What's up, bro?
How you doing, man?
Hey, you can hear me? Hold on, let me check if my mic's plugged in. Yeah, we're good. We're good. We're
Yeah,
good.
yeah, we can hear you. We can hear you. Happy birthday, gang.
Oh, thank you, gang.
Happy birthday,
Fuck,
brody.
bro. I'm old, gang.
Nah, you're not. We similar. You 98? How,
I'm not 98.
what are you then? What?
I'm 31, bro.
That's
It's,
close.
bro. It's over, bro.
Nah, that shit ain't over. It's just barely started, bro. That barely
Hey,
started.
you're a real European smoking in the crib, you know?
Oh yeah, I am. Of course, I need the cigarettes. I need them.
I used to need them too.
Yeah, I remember
on
that.
this,
Yeah, you be popping
Yeah,
zines
you
now.
know, I used to smoke cigs in the house, bro, like a real one, bro.
Yeah, no.
It's like there's nothing better than a cig in the crib, bro.
They hit nice though. There's no wind. With the wind be smoking your cigarette for you. Like I can't do that. I can't do that. I wanna smoke it myself.
I'm reading your chat. This guy's head is huge. Okay, bro.
Bro, they got the jokes. They got the jokes. They gonna come with the jokes. Don't read what Arson says.
Bro, look at the forehead, bro.
It ain't even that big. That shit is proportionate. It's
It's that
proportionate.
real. I look, he got that European head. You feel me?
You fully American? Like you're not European at all?
My grandfather on my mom's side was Italian, and my grandma was Costa Rican, and my dad's Irish.
Okay. So you're a big ass mix, a big mix.
Yeah.
Alright,
bro.
that's dope. That's dope.
Bro, where are you from?
I was born and raised in Italy, but I live in Switzerland, so I'm Italian.
It's like, bro, I've been playing GeoGuessr, bro. You know?
Yeah, you fuck with GeoGuessr. Yo, when I post Insta stories, people geoguess my location. They be like, "Oh, yo, bro, look, I found you," and they send me screenshots.
Yeah, that's tight.
That's
Wait,
fucking stalking shit.
so you speak what language?
I speak Italian, mainly.
Really? But what do
Yo.
you speak in Switzerland?
Switzerland, it's like a three-language state. So we speak Italian,
Okay.
French, and German.
Okay, bro. They just want to make shit complicated.
Yeah, it's just a whole because like the Swiss people doesn't really exist. It's all a weird mix. Like I swear, the Swiss.
Yeah.
Because I either
Hey, wait,
German, French, or Italian.
Hey, is Geneva Switzerland? Yeah.
It is. Yeah.
Hey, I've been there, and it was my first time ever hitting a red light district.
In Geneva, oh yeah, they got prostitutes
Geneva.
in there. Yeah, they got prostitutes there. They cost
Bro.
hella money though. That's one of the priciest city in Switzerland, Geneva.
Bro, I accidentally did that shit though, bruh. I
Yeah,
was
by
walking in
accident?
Geneva and I hit the
Yeah.
wrong corner and I said,
Yeah,
"Oh
you
shit!"
hit the right corner
And then I walked into a door on accident.
on accident,
And
right?
then somehow cash came out of my pocket. Like somehow. I don't know how.
Nah, bro, you messy as hell, bro. You're degenerate. I fuck with you, brother. You always been like that.
Yeah, always. Bro.
I love it.
I think that I'm more of a degenerate than I am of a producer.
You are?
Yeah, like I feel like I am more of like my degeneracy carries my production. Like my production, bro, like honestly, when I was cooking back in the day, like when I was landing hella shit, like when I was getting those songs with Pump, Tracy, all these people, it's like, bro, I really wasn't making beats, bro. I was doing mostly degenerate shit. And then like when it was time to lock in or I was around a rapper, I'll be like, all right, I'll make a beat. But I really didn't know what I was doing, gang. Like like now I learned, like in the last like 3-4 years, now I've learned so much more about producing. And still like, I don't know, you know?
The degeneracy got you in the room and then it was actually time to perform when he was in the room, right?
Exactly. Like that was my strategy, was like, I'm gonna be a degenerate and I'm gonna be like a good like someone that someone wants to hang out with. And then you know, it's like a friendship. What makes friendships, like what makes people like you is how you make them feel when you're around. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
It's the greatest thing. So that was my goal. But then I realized like one thing, the beats after a while, after like especially when like, you know, loops came like once people started really making loops and shit, your talent needs a match. You know what I'm saying? Like I needed to get better, and that's where I felt like I failed personally.
Even with this like content creator era and people always showing how they do stuff and what they're doing, and like it pushes you to better yourself almost kinda, rather than just falling into, oh, I'm worse than these guys, oh, I can't do this, I can't. You rather learn and just get better and better yourself.
Yeah, that's what I'm on too now. Is like all I want to do is get better now and like make content, because like getting a place, I've gotten so even in the last few years, I've gotten placements with people, and like, or I've been in studios with like huge artists. Like years ago, I was in the studio with Sweetie when she was like super popping, like when she was going insane, and like it was like the right time to be in the studio with Sweetie. She was having like hit songs come out. So I'm thinking in my head, like I had just gotten sober. I'm thinking like, bro, I'm about to make a comeback. I'm about to make a comeback. Oh my God. Made hella songs, bro. Nothing happened. Got in the studio with Sway Lee when he was peaking. Made absolute bangers with Sway Lee. Nothing happened. And then now like I feel like that shit, I almost feel like I'm taking it personal. Like that shit let me down so bad that now I'm just like, bro, like placements are cool, but content is better. And I think that's in anything you do, like anything. If you fucking skateboard, it's anything. Content is the wave now, because most people are spending most of their time on this.
Facts.
Like I really think 90%, 80% of people's lives are spent on the phone. You gotta adapt.
That takes me to the first question immediately, because funny enough, you started making beats with content, which we wasn't even called content back then, but you started make beats for Vine videos, and then redirecting people to your SoundClick to actually get sales. Would you say that the Vines and the Reels, it's almost similar? Making beats for Vines, it's like making beats for Insta Reels?
Bro, so with Vine, I had figured out an app where you could, because Vine used to only be able to post what you recorded. Like you couldn't post videos from camera roll, but there was an app that someone made where you could post videos from your camera roll. So what I would do is I would take people who was like singing or anything that had rhythm on a Vine, and I would remix it and make like a beat behind it. And the beats were trash. I was so bad back then. But then I would upload them to Vine, and I started getting traction, and then people started like DMing me like, yo, can I buy beats? So then that's when I made SoundClick, and like I started making hella money, bro.
That's
and like literally what I would
shit.
do, bro, I remember like every day, it's like, so SoundClick became my job after the Vine shit, like Vine, SoundClick, and then you didn't have to post to YouTube to get SoundClick. Like I literally posted to SoundClick. They had a promotion option where you'll pay $25. And it would automatically, even if your beat is ass, throw you in the charts. And you would just start getting sales. Like it was like an infinite money glitch. And I would wake up every day. I didn't have a job. I was like probably 18, 19. I would like go get a coffee. And then like I was like struggling creatively. And I would just like go home and listen to like, this is when Future was dropping hella albums. And I would like listen to his music and then just try to recreate that type of music. And then upload it to SoundClick, and I would just make money that way. And it was like I had a job. It was sick, bro.
And you started making so much money off of that like when you started getting placements, the royalties check was just another bag, just yet another bag. So you were still focused on that.
Yeah, like I'd even like, it was great because I didn't really care about placements, because I'm like, fucking, I don't need this rapper. I'm getting crazy money on SoundClick. So it was just like, but then, you know, I started getting placements. I started getting around like cool people, started getting around girls, started getting around drugs. And like I started slowly stopping the grind of SoundClick, and my money started going down. And then also I liked the attention. So then I wanted placements more, but I kind of fucked up the bag, because then when everything transitioned from SoundClick to BeatStars, I wasn't ready for that. I didn't adapt. So now I was like, fuck, I really got to get placements now.
Because like SoundClick was on some manual shit. People bought, but you had to manually send out the beat though, right? So you have to be like on your A1 game. You had to be like so there.
You would have to go on PayPal. You would have to check the email, send the beats out. Fucking, I had a text-free number where they could text me. So I would get all these customers' numbers. And when I would drop new beats, I'll be like, yo, I'm doing a deal right now just for you. Like for the people that have my number, you could buy 5 or 3 exclusives for $500, and then I'll delete the beat. And then some people would buy that, so I'd make quick 500 that day. I'm good for the day. It was sick, bro. And like I had like no bills. I had like a car payment. It was so tight, bro.
The beginnings of a legendary run. The beginnings.
Bro, I wish, bro, if SoundClick, we would all be rich if SoundClick was still here. Beats, I don't know. BeatStars is so hard to make sales on. You have to fucking, God, bro.
And nowadays, there's like so many producers, especially on BeatStars, and BeatStars got this weird AI thing now, where like you can remake a beat or like generate a beat based on somebody's beat, and that somebody's get royalties on BeatStars, but it's still a kind of a gray, shady area, to be honest with you.
Bro, this AI shit, bro.
Oh, I'm gonna ask you.
Okay, bet.
Because what are you about to say?
I don't know, bro. I don't hate AI in all other areas, like because I use AI in other things, not music. Like for I'm a drug counselor, and like AI helps with some things and like asking questions or even just asking for advice and shit. But when it comes to like creativity, okay, honestly with AI, because I'm gonna actually switch my perspective. I'm actually grateful that this AI slop is happening, because what I think is gonna happen is people aren't gonna trust music or any art, because they're gonna think it's AI, and it's gonna bring back live music, and like people are gonna want to watch people make beats on stream or watch people play live instruments on stage. Because they're not going to trust music, and then they're going to want to see a person. So I think I think that's why live music is coming back, like rock music and this music that relies on what's it called, musicians, like people that actually play instruments, is coming back, because I don't know, they want authenticity. And I don't know. That's what I think.
And that's facts right there. That's something that I said that resonates a lot, because like it's true. It's true.
Yeah.
People, even like electronic music, like people are tend to perform it nowadays rather than just get on the DJ side, get on the DJ booth. Because like we be seeing like the modular. I don't know if you know about modular synthesizers, like them got the patches and shit.
Yeah, like the little wires.
Yeah, the wires and the cables and shit. That's becoming so much popular, because you cannot do that digitally. Like there must be somebody there doing it with their hands. So it's I think AI helped getting that as popular as it is nowadays. Because like that's just some.
I think AI is gonna. I don't know. I think that. I just think it's fucked up though that like motherfuckers that doing this AI shit, like even like Timbaland and shit, like God bless him, he's a goat and shit, but like co-signing that shit is just like, bro, you're taking other people's like creativity and just like making so much money on it. And it's kind of like, it's happening all over the world. People are just getting really rich off of like the small people. It's just like in any business, shit's crazy, bro. It kind of gets me resentful. Like, and then it's just like this Phoenix Flexion shit. And that shit was like actually low key a good song, kind of in a weird way. It's fucked, bro.
It makes you dance. That shit does makes you dance.
It's actually good, bro. That's the sickest part.
You know what's fucked up? The fact that they lied. They took the people for stupid, and they lied. They were like, no, we didn't use AI in any of the. No, they were lying, hiding.
Yeah, they should have just kept it 100.
They should have just kept it 100 from the get go. They were like, oh yeah, we ran this. Because obviously, I think I could see Phoenix Flexing writing some of those bars, or just like I could see him write the song. I'm not gonna lie. It's not that the song has so much crazy lyrics that he couldn't have came up with those. But he could have just said, yeah, I wrote the lyrics and ran it to the AI just for the one time, just to see what was gonna happen, and this happened, and let's enjoy this, or whatever the fuck.
Yeah.
The fact that they hiding it makes me believe that they are not proud of it. They're not proud of using it.
Oh yeah, facts. That is damn, bro. And then like the Tyga shit where he came out and said like, oh, I used AI for the production, and he thought that made it like better. But in my head, I'm thinking like, oh, so you decided to cut out the producer because you don't want to pay producers. And it's like, bro, you guys are fucking signed to $1 million labels. Like, there's, for me, like, I really want to get, like, obviously I hit a point in my career where like there was a height and then a low. I'm in my like, and now I'm older, but like my motivation to get success is like, when you get successful, you have the ability to put like hella people on, like put people in jobs, put people like change lives. That should be like, that is a great Y factor to get success. And the fact that you become this rapper and you're signed to this label, and then it's like, oh, let's use AI beats, when you could like literally change a producer's life. Like I don't think these rappers understand, like when you work with some kid from a small town that's been making beats in his room every day and you absolutely change your life, what gift that is in itself. And you pay him and you actually give him a good deal. Like, yo, I'm going to give you a good ass advance. I'm going to give you fucking good ass splits. I'm going to change your life. That's like, people don't have that soul, that spirit no more, and how you could change someone's life that way. It's like, oh, let me just go get some AI slot beats. Like, it's so, the rap game, I think, because my friend works in country music now. I have friends that do like the EDM country. I even know lawyers that stopped working with in the rap industry and went to like rock, country, all these other industries. And the business is way different. It's way less selfish. And like right now, in the rap industry, or just like hip hop in general, is like extremely self-centered business. When it's like, bro, you could be out here changing lives. Like if you're a big ass rapper with a huge following, you're signed to a major label, bro. Even like I have personal homies that I've done business with. I've made their biggest songs, and they've literally sent me a contract for a song, clearing a record that's a huge song, no advance. Like, bro, you have $1 million deal, bro. Like,
no gratitude. But it's crazy because like the first time that I saw Timbaland pushing this, that was very shady. He made this AI bitch, Asian bitch, rapping about coming from the dirt, making something from nothing. I was like, bro, that's literally somebody right now, and you could have done that. People forgot the domino effect of doing good. You do good to me, I'm gonna do good to somebody else because I know how it feels to have somebody doing good to me. As stupid as it may sound, that's why I follow back everybody. That's why I follow back all the people. Because me
too.
I know how when I see somebody following me, I know how that feels. Like it gives me so much energy. Like for that day, I'm gonna just work. Because only off of the fact that somebody gave me energy and pure energy and shit like that.
Bro, it's like what's the problem with the world today right now is that we have a spiritual battle. There's a spiritual war right now. Like I firmly believe that. I mean, I've went through the spiritual warfare, bro, and now I'm like on the other side, and like that's why I follow people back. Like even if like when I'm streaming and someone's always in my chat, like I become friends with them, and like because like. Bro, that's all I know. I was like, I want to do good, but doing good and being a nice person, especially to like, I've been a nice person to these like artists that I've worked with, and they were my friends, but they've found ways to kind of like, I became a doormat, and they stepped on me in business wise, because at first I'm the nice guy. We're making music. We're not even thinking about the business. And then once people start blowing up and songs got to get cleared and motherfuckers are signing record deals, then they have managers involved saying, man, let's not try to give him an advance.
Now it's an inconvenience having somebody else.
Yeah, I know, bro. And it's like, and part of it is also my fault. I shouldn't have signed certain agreements or like when I was clearing records, but also I'm a nice guy, bro. I don't know better. It's like, I'm thinking like, yo, I'm going to look out for you. Maybe you'll look out for me later in the end. And it just doesn't work that way. So now moving forward, I know like I can't be a doormat, and I got to be firm. Like I'm almost to the point, like you're not getting me an advance, don't drop the song, bro. Unless you're a small artist. If you're an independent artist and you're just dropping shit on like DistroKid, I don't want, like, bro, I'm just glad to work with you if I fuck with your music. But if you blow up and start you get a record deal and you have a label behind you, I'm going to start asking for advances. Because we just grinded together.
We're on the next step. We're on the step 2 now. Yeah. We're on step 2 now. Yeah. Step 1 has been done. Now we're on step 2, and stuff has to get straight. That takes me to another question. You started getting money from the royalties, ditched the Soundclick, started going on tour, getting this, doing that. Have you ever encountered a moment where you were like, it was difficult for you to get the money that you deserved from these royalties, and you were like, man, I was just supposed to keep grinding on Soundclick, fuck these labels? Have you ever like bogus moments from paying, like trying to get paid?
Bro, you don't even understand. First of all, I don't think I've ever seen master royalties from Gucci Gang because of some bullshit that happened. Nothing to do with Pump on his, just some shit behind the scenes. There's times where I've waited Did I just drool? Anyways, there was times I always do that. There was times where I literally didn't get my advance for certain songs a year later, like 2 years even. Bro, there's so many. I mean, bro, you don't understand the shit I went through about like, bro.
Damn.
This shit is not sweet, bro. Like this shit. There's a lot of money I'm owed, bro. There is a lot of money. For example, like say Little Tracy Pictures, I've never seen $1 from that song.
That song changed my life.
$1, not one.
Damn. That's because of agreements taken with the labels beforehand.
Well, when a label sends you the agreement, hey, we're gonna look, no advance, and you won't get royalties till we recoup on this whole deal, not just that song. The whole album has to recoup. You're never gonna get paid, bro.
Yeah, but you don't like the recoupment comes from an advance of those royalties and publishings. It's not you, the producer, it's the artist. The advance it's given to the artist. So what do you have to recoup?
So I signed a bad deal with that, where he has to recoup before I get paid. His whole deal has to recoup.
Oh my god!
Everyone was, and it's like, yeah, bro. Why would you even send me that shit? That shouldn't even be an option. Like the moment that should even be a thing. It should be like, how can we show Bighead as much love as possible?
Because those bullshit ass deals, those are done like consciously. Like they know that's
consciously.
They know that's a bullshit deal, and they try to make it as more bullshit as possible and sugarcoat it for other people to sign it and just agree with it. That's
because
insane.
Motherfuckers don't care about us. It's all, what can I get out of it the most for ourselves? He doesn't need money. Fuck him. That's how. So it's like, and I have a 7-year-old. So now the way I'm looking at it is like, oh, y'all. Now I'm taking it personal, even to my homies that I fucked with. Like, oh, y'all don't fuck with me at all. That's how it is. Or my daughter. And bro, it's like, bro, yeah, I'm not even gonna go, but I'll really snap. Like, and it's crazy because these rappers will be
get messy,
tough.
brother. Get messy. We're here for this.
Bro, these rappers will talk tough in their songs, gang, and all types of tough. It's like, motherfucker, I go running. I lift weights. I do MMA, bro. We could hey. We could go in the ring, gang, for some bread, bro. I'm over here. I'm thinking I'm down bad. You're over, because the thing with the artists, bro, artists could fucking perform your song. They could go do a tour whenever they want and make $500,000, almost $1 million on a European tour. Any American artist I worked with, they could always go perform our songs that we produce. They could always go sell merch. They could always figure it out. All we have is that beat we made. Unless we start making content, you know what we have to do now? It's if the rap industry and the rap game got so bad that we have to use our placements as leverage to transition into fucking content creation.
To build, yeah, you use that's. I was just talking about this. You use your job to get a job. Like, how the fuck does that make any fucking sense?
Bro, it's like, bro, we have to use placements. It's like motherfuckers will get a placement and then sell a sound kit. Motherfuckers will be on billboards selling sound kits. Why? Back in the day when you would have one big song, you're fucking set. Like in the 90s, the 80s, like it's motherfuckers still making good royalties that were producers back then. And we're over here like, buy my sound kit, buy my serum bank. This shit is absurd, bro.
It is crazy. It is crazy. And you are not the first guy that has been telling that the pop music is different, the country music is different, the EDM, electronic music is different. So it's not a music industry problem. It's just this side of it. How did it get to this point? Because, like, I suppose those are the easiest people to prey on. You feel me? Yeah. The people that come from the worst places, they just would sign anything, try to get it done quickly. Otherwise, the moment may pass.
Yeah, that's what it is. It's our fault as producers. It's our fault for going, please give me this placement. Please give me anything. Okay, I'll take nothing. And I'm also guilty for that. But I think the only I'm drilling again. I get excited, bro, talking about this shit. The only solution to this shit, I swear, bro, is whooping ass. It's like, hey, let's get a studio session, gang, and just think and be like, yeah, you better start paying, motherfuckers. You better start paying. I believe that's the only solution.
We can whoop ass metaphorically speaking as well, because like you can set boundaries beforehand and like not
that too. Well, all of us have to be on the same page as producers. If we all start taxing, if we all start saying no to certain agreements, but no one's gonna do that. It's gonna be some 17-year-old, 18-year-old kid in the bedroom going, "I just want placement, bro."
And we are seeing so much of that. We are seeing so much of that. People much rather have a name before they have a bag off of what they do. It's insane to me. They much rather have, and you spoke about this, it's the attention versus the love of the art. Like, what do you love the most? The attention that what you do gets you, or what you do? That's insane. And the first time that I hit you up, you told me that you didn't want to do anything with the music anymore. You despise the music and the industry.
Yep.
And now we see you coming back. What had you despising it in the first place, and what made you fall in love back again with it? Is it the fight?
So when you first hit me up, I was in the mindset of like, oh, it failed me. I was taking it really personal. I put so much hours in like the last 5 years, and like I kept having those times where like I was, like I said, I was in those studios. I've been in studios in these last I got sober in 2019. Gucci Gang probably peaked in 2018. All these things, and from 2019, I'm sober. I'm in sobriety. I'm trying to rebuild my life. I'm trying to figure out how the fuck do I be a sober person? Like, who am I? What do I like? Even did I ever even like music? Was I even really creative? Was I putting on like some weird front? But then as time went on, I started liking music again, and I got in all these studio sessions. I had just gotten sober. I mean, I was getting in studio sessions. I was having people come to my studio. I was having motion, and nothing was happening. So I go, you know what? I got discouraged. So then I start doing other things. I start leaning into the recovery scene, going to becoming a drug counselor, going to school, doing all this shit. And then recently I said one day I was like, I had time, and I go, I'm gonna hop on Twitch, but I'm not even gonna make music. I'm gonna hop on Twitch, even if it's like to two viewers, and I'm gonna play video games. Like I'm gonna be on some Degenerate shit. And people were like, yo, you should make music. And I was getting like, make music on Twitch. And I was telling them like, that's never happening. And one day I was sitting in the crib recently. This was probably 3 months ago or 2 months ago. I was sitting in the crib, and I asked myself, because I like to really see my truth. I like to dig deep. And I go, why do you not want to make music on Twitch? Like, what? It's not a big deal, right? Like, why am I making a big deal out of it? And the main factor was fear. I noticed like, oh, because you're scared, and you don't think you don't think you're good enough. You don't think that you're hating on yourself, all these negative feelings. So I said, and the only way I know to deal with fear is to lean in, to go do it. Like, I have to, whatever I'm scared of, I have to try. And so one day I got back on Twitch, and I said beat making stream, and like the stream was really good, and I clipped it and I posted it on Instagram, and then I started clipping things, and it was getting good feedback. So I was like, bro, I'm just gonna, and I started liking music again. And then I was listening to music. I started listening to music again, and I kind of been on this, starting to make, not just starting to be more consistent with making beats and just getting back into it, and also not putting like, oh, making it from a point of like, I love doing this, not that I need to do this. I just making it because I like making music. I like the feeling I get once I finish something and it's creative. I don't care if it sounds good. I don't care if someone could rap on it or who it's for. Literally just making it for me and for people to see on Instagram or whatever.
And that's how it's supposed to be. I commented under one of your posts once, and I said, just do it, to toss it in the air, watch it disappear, and do it again. There's this type of art where people draw in the sand when there's a low tide, and they wait for the water to take away what they just done, and kind of like absorb it and just take it away. And now you just gave your art to the world for it to do whatever it's gonna do with it, because you never know what the water is gonna do with your art. And that when I saw that, that drove me, because I was like, damn, that's something crazy. And I saw myself in that, and not having an exact reason or like fixed goal, because when you reach your goal, then what, then what's gonna
Right.
happen?
You know, and another thing I left out was like, so I had gotten so mad at music at that time, like probably around the time you were like hitting me up, but that for a while I wasn't listening to no music. And then I slowly started listening to music again, but I was listening to music with no lyrics. I would listen to like these guitar artists on Spotify, and then I was listening to like this ambient music that had no drums and it was just melodic. And I would drive, and like I would be driving to that shit thinking I'm in like fucking a movie or an anime. And I slowly started liking like melodic stuff and pretty sounding. And that's what when I started making beats again, like not making, I was always making beats, but when I really started going crazy, like trying to do this again consistently, I started making like trying to make pretty melodies and like shit that sounded like it could be like in an anime or a video game.
You have no idea how much how close that hits, because that's where I'm at right now. I can listen to no lyrics, I can listen to no rappers. I'm drifting away from making beats. I don't want to make this about me, because I got questions for you, but I haven't been smoking weed in over 40 days, which that I know I know that's some girl drug, but that's the only drug that I've ever been addicted to. And
No, I think that's good. I mean, bro, I think weed is very powerful. Like I think it's downplayed. I think people downplay it, and I think that there's a lot of benefits from quitting. I really do. I think there's more benefits from quitting weed than there is from smoking it. 100%. It's good for your lungs to stop. You're more focused, you're less tired, and there's nothing like being sober, and it's just the only thing you have to connect with is you and God. When you put any substance in between, it blocks you from a higher power or anything spiritual. But now when you're sober and you have to deal with the fear, the judgment of others, especially in the creative space, what people, doing your content on Twitch right now, you have to deal with this. It's just you and your own thoughts. And then we start to come to rely on something higher than us and trusting. Because if I just trust me and myself, all I'm going to be living in is fear. But if I take that fear and channel it like, hey, look, I'm going to do this Twitch stream, or I'm going to do this music thing. I'm going to give the results to you, God, or whatever universe. I'm going to stay out of the results. I'm just going to trust and get out of fear. I'm going to trust, and I'm going to take the action. That's why I think quitting any substance is the best thing ever. And I think it's an awesome experience.
it's hard though. It's hard, because when you say,
it's not, for sure hard.
When you say, was this a front? Was this myself? That's exactly what I'm at today, right now. I haven't been streaming in weeks. I haven't been making a beat in weeks. Was that me? Was that the weed that I was smoking? Obviously, I love music, and I know it wasn't, but I'm not. For some weird reason, I'm not thinking that. Like I am not thinking that. So yeah, that hits very close, brother. And just seeing that you overcame that and how good you are doing nowadays, it's overly inspiring. Overly inspiring. So not only what you did in the past, but actively you are inspiring producers. You are changing them. You are helping them, and that's amazing, right there. That. So these are lovely.
And another, I want to tap in a little bit on this, and another reason. When I was sitting there, why I got back into content making and why I got back into music is I was asking like, what is my mission, right? Like, so I get sober. And a lot of times people realize, because they're like, say in your situation, it's like, well, I'm not making beats. What's wrong? I don't feel like myself, but they don't give themselves time and grace. They don't give themselves like, yo, it's going to take a while for you to get back to you. It's because your body, your mind's adjusting to not having chemicals. But so I asked myself, well, because I never believed in anything, a higher power or nothing before I got sober. Now I do. I'm not, through coincidences, through moments of my life in sobriety, I came to believe in a God a God for me. And so if I was blessed with the success that I've already had way back, like the Gucci Gang, the YoungBoy, the Peep, just meeting Peep, just meeting Tracy, if that was a blessing that was given to me, and then I and I just let it go and I don't inspire. Like my mission today, this is my perspective and what came to me. Well, I have to use all those blessings that I've had. And now if I'm making content, like even us being on here talking, my purpose today, and this is what I believe in my heart. Say I don't ever make another hit record again. Say I don't even get good at making beats. My beats are trash. If I could inspire people to walk through fear, if I could inspire people maybe that have addiction problems, if I could just make someone's day better or be relatable, my purpose was served. Even if that purpose never generates income, but that if I could just spend 3 hours a week using my platform to inspire others, then I won. Like that's all I do this for. That, and that's another thought that came to me is like, why am I hiding from the world when I have a following that I can inspire? That means I'm not utilizing my blessings.
Damn.
You know?
Yeah, absolutely. It's not even so. It's not for you at the end of the day.
It can't be. Whenever I do it for me, I failed miserably, and that shows in my past. I did it for me, and it was all about me and poor little Brendan. I'm gonna make hit records. Look at me. Oh, I got girls. I'm on tour. I got Gucci gang. And what did I do with it? I took it like this, and I went like this and threw it in the trash because it was for me. But now I really believe if I remind myself on a day-to-day basis, there's another producer out there in his bedroom. He doesn't, or maybe there's just another dude out there that's not even a producer, but he knows about that industry and he's struggling, or he's worried about he just lost his job. He can't stop drinking, and I could be like, bro, like that has already happened to me on with me making content. There's people in my DMs that I have got their number and I talk to them on like almost a day-to-day basis about this, and they've reached out, and that's what I do it for. Like I have to remind myself that's what I'm doing this for. Because the moment I do it for, I hope people like me as a good producer. I hope they think my beats are hard. I hope I get a big song. I hope I get money. I fail miserably every time. This thing gets to me. This thing starts telling me, you suck. You're a piece of shit. You're never going to make money. You're going to lose it all. Da-da-da-da. But when I channel my efforts into how can I be useful to society? How could I do God's plan, not mine? Like literally, like what does that look like? And I have to earnestly ask. I have to really ask. And then sometimes I feel like I'm even being a fraud. Like, am I really doing this for the higher purpose, or am I getting selfish? I feel like I'm a fraud. I have to talk to God or my higher power in that, with that type of perspective and that like honesty. Like, dude, sometimes I feel like I'm even lying. Sometimes I don't even feel like I'm being real, you know? So that humility.
How you say it, not thinking like that, like not being sure about something, usually it's the like questioning something, usually it's the proof that you're actually doing it for the higher purpose, and like you're on the right path usually, like because otherwise if you never want to be sure 1,000% about what you do, you always want to question it to keep you on track,
Yeah. And I'll say this too, another thing, it's like I've toured with Pump in sobriety. Like, don't get me wrong, bro, I'm a degenerate still. I'm still the same motherfucker back then. I still get angry the same way. I still like the same girls. I still, I'm still a degenerate, but I have like, I might be more degenerate sober because I don't have vices. You know what I'm saying?
You're consciously degenerate.
yeah. And I could be more like safer nowadays. But like, I say that because the people think like, oh, well, and even you like, oh, I'm going to lose who I really am. Nah, bro. Like I'm still, if anything, I'm more edgy now. But then I'm also more healthy. It's tight, bro. Like, it's just like, this is just a wave right here.
You're more of yourself.
Yeah. And bro, this is the biggest blessing of my life. You know, I've gotten to fucking I gotten to travel the world. You know, it's like when I got sober, all I wanted was a cell phone. It's like imagine making Gucci gang and then losing the house, losing the car, crashing into a semi truck. I crashed a Benz into a semi truck. I got my Jeep stolen, I lost the house. I had to move back with mom after I was getting royalty checks for $100,000 every 2 months, 3 months, getting 100K to now I don't have no money. I'm living with mom. I have a baby on the way, and then going, holy fuck, I'm in a rehab. I don't have a cell phone because I didn't even have enough money to have a cell phone. And I have like 3 shirts and 2 pairs of pants and like 3 shoes. And that's all I had when I got sober. Nowhere to go, no house. Mom lost the crib after I went to rehab. So when I got out of rehab, I had nowhere to go. Imagine you're thinking like, holy fuck, how to get here, right? All I wanted was a cell phone after I got sober. Like if I could get a phone and like some clothes, like a t-shirt and some underwear, bro, I was like, I'm blessed. To, 5 years later, I'm touring the world with Pump again. I got to see Saudi Arabia. I got to go to Italy. I got to meet sober people in Italy, bro. I found a community in Italy. I was in Milan and I found some sober people, and like I got to go to Australia and hang out with these sober dudes, and we went and got steaks, like all those things. And then the same night I get to go to a club and DJ for Pump, and it was it was lit, bro. And like going to Russia and going to all these places that I would have never dreamed of going. So I'm really grateful.
You got it back, basically.
Yeah. Now it's like where do I do now? And I think I have an idea. I think I'm in my villain arc right now. I'm in my real like this villain arc of like.
So what's the evil plan?
Bro, it's like I keep getting bad news in my real life, right? Like outside of music. I keep getting like this just like shitty news. Especially this last week, and like I did a stream on my birthday where I was talking about it a little bit, but I was like, bro, I don't know nothing else to do but to just, when I get bad news, get in front of a desktop. Like I don't know, like either open FL Studio or open the fucking game. It's not good advice, but I don't know. I think I'm just gonna keep making content, bro, and keep just trying to inspire, try to be funny, just be me, just be the real me. I think that and utilize like that. I've been blessed with at least some personality, because I do feel like some producers lack personality, and I think that I've been blessed with that. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe that's ego, but I do think that I have that a little bit of an edge with that.
You surely do. You surely do. Because otherwise you wouldn't reach the point that you reached. Good or bad, the point is like people that stay in the middle, they just stay in the middle. You feel me? They never lean on neither side. There's somebody you work with strictly nowadays, like you make beats for them, or like you got prospect for them, or you just making beats.
So I've been making beats, but I've kind of been struggling with it. But I've been trying to cook up for Smoke Perp again. I've been liking his new songs, bro.
He just dropped a video. I saw that.
Yeah, I love the new songs, and I love I love where he's going with it. And also, I've been working with I don't know if you know this artist named Super Chef FM or something like that.
Oh yeah.
We just made like 2 songs, and I'm sending him a bunch of beats. You know me, like I always go for like something like the underdog. That's just my thing. Like I have way more fun working with someone that's smaller than working, like if someone tells me like, yo, we got a session with so and so and it's a big artist, like I almost dread it. I'm like, oh.
Because you know what comes with it. You know what's next. The fucking bullshit with the label, the this, that.
And you walk in and they got all their homies there, and then the artist there, and you gotta like, and then they're kind of egotistical, and I'm just like, oh. But when you see the kid grinding from the bottom, and he's grinding, and he's making his own content, and he's posting content, like I want to work with people that's making content, that's posting their song on Reels and promoting themselves. When I see a motherfucker grinding like that, I love that shit. I go for that. That's why I worked with Pump in the beginning, because it was like Pump was just this young kid fucking grinding, bro. And I believed in it. When I seen Tracy, I think I found little Tracy when he had 10,000 followers, and I said, this guy's gonna be a star. And like I like to fuck with like that type of shit. But who else? I've been trying to I need to send beats to Xavier Wolf. I've been sending to him, but I need to send more. Just like all like my OGs, bro. And I'm making an album. I have a lot of unreleased music, and I'm gonna put this album out. I'm just shopping it around right now. But and I think I'm gonna make some new music too with some people, and even get some of these new guys on it. And I don't know. I want to work with Peasy.
Okay.
Cool. I want to work with like I like all this new shit, man. And so I'm open to whatever, but in the meantime, I'm really just trying to perfect my craft and get better, because there's a lot of times I'm either off or on. Like some days I can make a good beat and I'm amazing, and some days I'm like really overthinking. So I'm trying to get through that overthinking phase. And I'm sure we all do it, you know, when you're making a beat and everything sounds bad and you know, there's times in the studio when I'm cooking up with a producer and literally like he could literally just touch the computer and the beat sounds better like after I started it. And so I'm very much my worst enemy, and I'm really trying to get past that worst enemy shit. I'm really in a battle with myself on a day-to-day basis in all aspects of my life.
The critic. And it's you and the critic.
Yeah, bro. It's you know, this thing up here really tries to get me, bro.
Yeah, it's fucked. There's a bitch up here that's messing with you and whoever got it. It's crazy. You toured the world from what you call the meme music, almost the funny music, you know, Pump with the Elementary and the goddamn crazy ass silly shit, and they started that, I'd say. Would you say it's happening again with Too Slimy, Percatric, and that type of songs, that type of music?
Damn, that's real, 100%. It's like Pump said Gucci Gang like 36 times.
Yeah, and
and
he did that.
Yeah, I think it is. Yeah, I think it is happening again with Too Slimy. It's crazy. This is crazy, but there's something about when I do listen to Too Slimy, like I really like it. I don't know, like, but it's not like something I'm gonna go slap.
It's daring. Yeah. It's like he's saying fuck everybody almost, like.
I think it's also the production. I think the production is almost meme music itself. Like if you just drop those beats with no lyrics, like that shit's kind of a meme. Yeah, you can literally put it to like an Instagram reel meme and it'd be funny. But I think it's awesome that they're doing that. But the thing with Pump in that era, it was like the perfect time. You know, we had our attention spans weren't fucking shot. We didn't have short form content like reels and all that. And I think that's what allowed Pump to have that mainstream success. What's crazy is I don't think people give Pump enough credit on
on what we are today.
Yes, like I think Pump he was very much a pioneer because I don't know, I think we need a little more respect for Pump. You know, imagine doing all that at 16 with no guidance. No one was like even, you know, and then not only that, like bro made a song with Kanye West. That there's not many meme people.
I hit the song with Kanye West because many people did songs with Kanye West that they didn't impact as much. It wasn't so fun. Like that song was fun, was like enjoyable actually.
A good song, huge, a hit, like you said, a hit song,
a hit record, of course.
Like, and even me working with Pump the first time, I never thought like he's gonna make a hit record, and I almost thought it was impossible. But he found that pocket, bro. He found it, and like, it's really hard to make a hit record. There's a lot of good songs, there's a lot of good beats, but there's a difference from a good beat and a hit record. For example, and I like to use this as an example, the song with Drake that dropped recently, the "Shut the Fuck Up, Janet." Is that what it's called?
I think so, yeah. Shut up, Janet. Shut the fuck up, Janet.
I had told people, if you listen to this beat by itself, you wouldn't think it was like, this beat is amazing. This is a good beat. But that's the difference from a good beat and a hit record. Like a hit record, there's some type of space and simplicity in it, but also it's not too simple where it's corny. It's just this right pocket, and you rarely ever hit it. And just shit like that, bro. So the fact that, yeah, it'll be interesting to see if Too Slimy could break out and kind of make that breakout song. I think it's possible, you know. Like maybe if you do have to simplify a little. You got to kind of step aside from the meme, but still keep your meme shit in there. Still keep your style, but find that simplicity.
The imprint.
Still.
I see exactly what you're saying, and I see also how that was kind of easier, quote unquote easier to achieve back then, because nowadays producers are trying to impress producers.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure you when you were making those beats, you were trying to make a song actually, rather than like impress somebody else's on the Instagrams. Oh, this is how I made this and that. Like, oh, look at this, my sound design. Yeah. So I see the simplicity behind a hit record. of course.
Yeah, nowadays I could tell even in my own I want to impress other producers. Just I don't know why ego, but back then I remember I didn't give a fuck about what no producers were thinking. I remember what I would do is, so say when I got with Tracy, I would make Tracy songs and say I'll be like, okay, this is a good song, but it's not like a hit. Like it's not like the songs I like of his. So I would go listen to the songs that were the bigger songs. Like I remember at the time, Wait Hold Up was one of his big songs. And I go, so why is this song a big better song than the songs I'm producing? And my answer was sometimes I'll be like, well, the drum bounce was this way and it was simpler and he had space. Or sometimes it was the melody being more simple. Or sometimes it was like, oh, they added more drums. Like I was really dissecting why is this song better than my song? Same thing with Pump. I really liked Boss at the time before I made Gucci Gang and all that. And I would make some songs with Pump that didn't come out, but they weren't good. But I would compare like, why is Boss better than my songs? And I would go, okay, this is what's so when I went to making beats with like, this is what that rapper would sound good on. And trying to like really dissect music and figure out like, why is this better? Why do they like that song better than my song?
Damn. And you ended up just finding your pocket, making simple beats rather than just overcomplicating it and thinking about a song even before thinking about the beat. You're thinking how this could match this and how this could complement the beat, right?
Yep. And it was just like, we didn't even have loops then.
That's exactly where I was about to go. People nowadays like loops been existing for quite some time and for so long that nowadays people are kind of talking down on collabing with other producers. Like they call it gang banging beats. They don't want. I saw that they were like, "Oh, producer are gang banging beats." 12 producers on a record. But you've been like an advocate and you've been pushing for people to collab and like using loops and keeping up with the amount of beats that you actually have to make.
Yeah, bro, it was hard back then because like we really didn't. I mean, there was limited YouTube tutorials. There was no loop makers. So like you would just have to listen to music and try to like, okay, like let me get inspired. And so we had some plugins and like there wasn't that many effect plugins where you could like sauce up. It was like Gross Beat, bro. You had Gross Beat, Glitch, and like Effectrix. and you would just try to, and like that was like, I remember when like Mexico Dro came out and all that, like that's like, and I was like, man, how is he making these chord progression? Like I didn't know anything. And it was so hard. I remember just throwing Gross Beat on stuff and hoping for the best. It was so, and then I remember like really the first loop maker. And that's when like I started realizing like, holy shit, people are making like really musical samples. It was, what was his name, bro? He would sell packs. So it was like Kingsway Music. Forgot who he was. I don't know.
Kingsway Music. You talking about Ghost of Gene. You're talking about Frank Dukes, maybe?
Frank Dukes. Yes, Frank Dukes, and then Q Beats. I remember Q Beats like emailing me because that's when I was like making songs with YoungBoy and everybody, and Q Beats emailing me loops, and I was like, holy shit, this is amazing. Like I'm just gonna put drums on these, and yeah, that's when shit started changing. But I kind of got discouraged because these motherfuckers were really talented.
So good.
They were really good.
Inspiring. There was a time in my life because Q-Beats, they are from Germany. So I was like, damn, these guys are from close by, being so great and reaching those other people. They were giving me power. Like I was like, I can do this as well then. So yeah.
And then Europe, and then the Europeans, had like it was like you started meeting all these European loop makers, like for me, and it was fucking so inspiring, bro. I remember like all these kids, I would get these emails like, I'm from Germany, I'm from Russia, and then I was just like, damn, these fucking dudes are really good. And it was sick, bro. Man, the loop maker changed the game. Kind of made it harder. They got really good, but I think that they raised the bar. I think, yeah.
I'd rather have a high bar than a low bar, to be honest with you.
100%.
I'm gonna try and jump. It
makes it fun. Yeah. It makes it fun, and I think that we wouldn't have. I don't think it made songs get better, bro. It's simple as that. It made music better. Yeah, bro. I think that if you're a producer nowadays, you definitely should learn how to make loops. if you're not doing that or learning an instrument, I think like that's where I failed. I should have learned an instrument. I had a lot of time. I mean, I started making beats 16. I've had what? I don't even know how to do the math on that. I'm 16. I started making beats 16. I'm 31. I could have learned instruments all this time. But if you're not doing that or spending an hour a day learning a guitar, or spending some time making loops, man, you're gonna drown.
That's what I've been doing lately, just to prove to myself that my love for music is real. I picked up the saxophone.
Oh yeah, you're lit. I used to play clarinet.
Oh yeah, I love that. I love
It's
that.
similar.
Yeah, it's very similar. It's very similar. I love that. I'm gonna ask you this: Do you have shoes on?
Yeah, and I have
The
slipper,
Hugs,
like,
the Hugs.
but they're hard. They're hard though.
Yeah, they are hard indeed. What's up with this steps that you needed to take in order to make a fire beat? I remember you saying that you needed to have shoes on before making a beat.
Yeah, so like I said, I really, especially in the beginning, I treated this like a job because of Soundclick. I would wake up at a reasonable time, get coffee, start making beats. So I wanted to feel like I was working, and like so I put a full fit on. And then as it went on, like it felt good to feel good about myself. And I like at that time, like I started getting placements and I started getting like followers and stuff. I was really into fashion and like looking crazy. As I got older, I'm less like I don't care about that. It's like, bro, I wear like the same Dickie pants every day. Like I have like 10 pairs of them and like a t-shirt. Like, and I wear skate shoes now. Like I'm like on some unk shit and I just like looking the same every day. Maybe it's like, I don't know, maybe I'm like something's wrong with me.
No, you're growing up. You're growing up.
Yeah.
Maybe it's just growing up.
But back then I just had pride in like being edgy and being my own personality and trying to make a name. I wanted to make a name for myself rather than just being this producer behind the scenes. That was always my goal once I started getting placements. Like I wanted to be the DJ. I wanted to have fans of my own that just liked me as a person. And I think that goes a long way.
It does. It did went a long way. You have no idea how much that stuck with me because, like, from when I saw the interview the first time and you said that about the shoes, I was like, damn, I could have like how you call like a ritual behind my production other than just the production that helps me kind of feel better as I'm doing it. Oh, now I'm making a fire ass beat because I have my shoes on. Even as silly as it sounds like that, like it helps. And
I still do it.
I'm sure you do.
Like,
I'm sure
that's why I have these on, and I could be in socks, but like I have to have something on. Like I have to look like I got kind of dressed. Take a shower before, because it's really hard for me to get inspired, gang. Like really hard, because like to get in the mood to make beats, like especially when I have like a fucking sick ass computer. I'm like, fuck the beats. I'm gonna play video games. But now if I go take a shower, I meditate and go, all right, I gotta get creative. Like maybe listen to some music, put an outfit on. I'm more. There's more possibility that I make beats because there's a lot of days where I'm like, I'm gonna make beats today and I don't do fucking shit. You know.
What inspires you nowadays?
What inspires me? Bro, when like a new album comes out, I get really inspired. But then once it dies down, like when Ken dropped, like when Ken Carson dropped, and then Future, and like when things are coming out and I'm hearing beats, and that inspires me. That's really what inspires me. I don't know. I like to hear the product too when I make something and I like to like hear it afterwards. And then even when I get feedback on it or I post it on Instagram or something, I love that. That inspires me. But I really, like I said in the beginning, I really want to inspire others. I'm really doing this because I don't want to take what I've been given, meaning my following, my past successes. I don't want to take it for granted and I want to utilize it. That's what inspires me. You know?
The chat is asking, what's your game rotation? What's your game roster right now?
Rainbow Six Siege, Rocket League, GeoGuessr. Is that crazy?
Nah, that sounds good actually.
I love Rainbow Six Siege. Like I had started playing on console because my homie, like I hate shooter games, and my homies told me like, yo, play Siege with us, and like that game was so ridiculous to learn. It took me like months to learn the maps, months, just everything to learn the game was so complicated, and I fell in love with it. And then I switched to PC. I've never played with a keyboard and mouse, my whole life until like 6 months ago. And it was so hard to learn, you know, like playing keyboard, playing mouse. And I just started grinding it. And then now I've just been playing ranked on R6. I like playing with keyboard and mouse. I'm kind of cracked. Like I'm kind of ass though at the same time. Some days I'm cracked. But
it's like way more
Rocket League, I'm really high ranked.
It's way more strategic than just a shootout game, Rainbow Six Siege, right?
Yeah. It's way strategic. It's like solving a puzzle to get into the building. And in Rocket League, I've put like 4,000 hours in Rocket League because when COVID-19 happened, I had nothing else to do. So I played Rocket League every day, and I just love it. I think Rocket League is one of the best games I ever created. There's no cheaters on there, and it's just you in a car. And it's not like FIFA where you press a button and shoot. It's all based off physics, and it's really mechanical. So I fell in love with that game. I'm a competitive person, bro. I grew up racing motocross. I really think I'm more of a competitive person than a creative person, if I'm being honest with you. You know, that's why I did a Muay Thai fight last year. Like I fought someone on in a ring.
Like it was like a pro fight?
No, it was, so they're called smokers, and it's like an underground fight where they fight at like a gym. It's not legal.
Oh, okay.
And like there's no way.
It's like street beef, but inside of a gym.
Yeah, and you fight each other. And I did that. There's no like, you don't announce no winner. You guys just fight each other for 3 rounds. But it's like to tease you to understand, because we spar all the time, but we're sparring like 60, 70%. But when you actually go in a ring and it's like, okay, we can hit as hard as we want, it's a whole different fight. It's nothing like sparring. Like you're hitting each other really hard. You get tired faster. There's more. When you're blocking and someone's hitting your gloves and you're blocking and you're feeling them like throw a hook as hard as they can in your glove, you're like, oh shit, if that hit my head, that would hurt. So versus like tapping and sparring, that shit doesn't really, you know. But yeah, cool. I did like this fight, bro. I trained Muay Thai every day so I was not making no beats last year, and I trained Muay Thai every day for hours a day. I was running. I'm still doing it now, but I switched over into full MMA, like grappling, wrestling, and striking. So I've been learning like jujitsu. So hard. It's so difficult.
And you be hugging men a lot then? You be hugging?
Yeah, I get on top of them. It's like, bro, jujitsu's so sus, bro. You'll be like fucking. It's like, bro, you're about to do like, you guys are about to do like what's it called? You're about to do a drill, right? Jiu-jitsu so sus. They'll be like, all right, bro. So one's gonna get on the bottom. You'll be like this. Get in my guard. That shit is so sus, bro. And I'm like, bro, I can't believe I'm doing this shit.
Holy legs up.
Matter of fact, though, today the fights are lit. I'm watching the fights today. I seen someone in chat ask about the fights, and I'm gonna watch them. I love competitive shit. That's kind of like a it kind of gets in the way of my music, is this competitive nature I have. Like there's something about being like when I was training for that thing, or when I'm training, like, and I could tell I'm getting better at the fighting thing, or when I'm getting better at a game or anything I'm doing, it gets in the way. I get really obsessed. I'm like a real drug addict, you know? So like once I get obsessed with something, I can't stop thinking about it.
Addictive personality, like you get fixed on stuff.
Mm-hmm. Even like right now, my thing, me streaming, I'm like, I get obsessed. Like I think about it all day. And I like, it's the same thing when I started making beats. Like I couldn't get off FL Studio when I first downloaded it. So I have that really addictive personality. It's like, I get a new girl. It's like, I can't stop thinking about her, you know, like I'm one of those people. It's just like anything I like, I just I'm an extremist. I go all the way.
Yeah, we feel you. We feel you a lot on that.
Now, who is Bighead cheering for, Ian Gary or Islam? Bro, we're not going to talk about it because you guys will probably get mad at me. Like, I'm not going to say this.
No, let's enjoy the
conversation. It's like, bro, I don't fuck with Ian Gary, but also just hearing the story of like, wow, Islam lost. And it's like Islam beat some of the people I fucked with, you know, like, I don't know, bro. I don't know. I can't choose. I can't choose, bro.
Everybody's saying that Islam gonna maul him. Gonna break his leg or something.
Yeah, Islam's gonna make him his bitch. He's gonna pick him up and throw him, get on top of him, hump him, all types of shit.
I saw like an interview earlier this today, and he just called him his next target. He just stone fucking cold called him a target. I will drop out. I wouldn't be doing
Bro,
that.
it's like fuck, bro. This soul's gonna. It's like what I've realized since I started wrestling and doing the jujitsu, and like so one day I was with the homie and we're striking, but we're also like I've only always done strike sparring, like striking. But now when there was like wrestling involved, it's like once someone goes and shoots for a takedown and they're like heads in your stomach, they're grabbing your legs. It's like comes out of nowhere. Like, so Islam's going to do that. And it's just like, bro, he's too good at it. He's too good at wrestling. He's too strong. I feel like them Russian boys are on some shit though.
Bro, they've been on some shit for fucking since the beginning of time.
I think they're on like some steroids though.
Oh, you mean that?
Yeah, I do, bro. They're way too. Did you see how they're built? Like when they're like, watch tonight. Watch how jacked Islam looks, and like he looks like a fucking monster every time. Same thing with Kamzat. Like they look like absolute monsters, bro. Islam just likes hugging men. Facts.
Yeah, all those MMA people are kinda they like men. They kinda
Dude, hey, when I do jujitsu, I be like doing jujitsu with this cop. It's tight. Yeah, it's crazy. You go to the like MMA gym and it's like all types of people. Like cops, all types of shit. And
That's
then there's
dope.
me. He probably thinks I'm a criminal, you know?
Nah, you don't strike me as a criminal. Even me, like people tell me, nah, you just look like a creative guy. Like criminals are different.
No, if we're being real, we look like idiots. Don't we? Like, bro, sometimes I look at myself in the mirror and I go, what the fuck did I do?
Bro, when I scroll and I see like some fucking fucked up meth head with face tattoos, and I'm like, bro, this guy look fucking stupid as hell. Then I stop and I'm like, I look just like him.
Actually, yeah, same, bro. That's what I think.
I look just
like
him.
I was I'm gonna get them. I might get some of them removed, bro. I don't know. I'm gonna see.
You think so?
Nah, maybe not. It's like I'll be streaming on TikTok and like someone randomly probably on the algorithm come in and they'll be like, they'll talk so much shit. Like they'll be like, you look like a fucking idiot, or they're like, oh, you look like Phase Adapt with face tattoos, or they'll be like,
I saw that comment earlier. They
yeah, I keep getting that comment everywhere.
They saw that it was like, yo, is that Phase Adapt with face tattoos? This is even if they were fucked up, even if they resembled some fucked up shit, you shouldn't erase history. You shouldn't, in my opinion.
Yeah, you're right. Hey, one sec. I'm gonna grab nicotine real quick.
Of course.
I need to grab my little box real quick.
Go ahead. I'll smoke a cigarette in the meantime. Look at that big ass plaque back there. Over 14 billion streams. Jeez, sandals. What's that 14 billion streams big ass plaque you got back there?
Wait, what'd you say?
Oh,
this
the big one, the 14 billion.
So this one someone made as a gift, and it's like every album, and just like achievements. It's not like a oh shit.
You right now. It disconnected for a sec.
Wait, hold on. I can't hear you. Hold on. Wait, say something. Now I can hear you.
Hello.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yes,
so.
Sir.
Yeah, that's just like it's not like a official plaque like those, but it just has like someone like my business partner made it, and it looks cool. You know, we found a place that just made them, and we just put like a bunch of shit on it. But it's all facts. You know, it has like a bunch of rare ass albums that I forgot I'm even on. You know, so I can't hang it up though.
Those official Billboard ones, I see that one is for Pump, the other one I can't recognize exactly the cover art. Those came out your own pocket?
Yes. I have like so many plaques. Like I've never got my YoungBoy plaque or my Pete plaques because they're like $600, but like I'm gonna get them. I have some of them there. I have the Pete one, but it's at the place that makes it. I just haven't picked it up. It's like an hour away from my house and I'm just lazy. But I have a bunch of plaques I want to hang up. That one's a Young Thug one. That one I didn't produce on. I had managed and helped the producer that produced on it. So my label got the plaque. Does it say my name? Yeah, it does say my name, but it says like in honor of like the label.
Like A&R, you A&R the song basically?
No, I didn't do that. I just represent. He was assigned to me.
Okay.
So if you're like a label and you have someone underneath you and they got a placement, you get a plaque too.
Okay. Because
But
like
there was one time, and I don't think no one knows about this, but there was a Little Dirk song that came out. I think it was on like an OTF album, and Chop Squad DJ tried to say he produced it, but it was really like this producer named Decay from Europe, and like it sounds insane, but literally he stole the beat, like he recreated it on some like exact pianos, everything, like, and we end up getting our credit, but like it was a crazy situation.
so Chop Squad remade a beat trying to claim it, or the other way around?
It's fucking crazy. Yeah, like, and the way we proved it is like the producer Decay made the beat like way before, like pretty much bro admitted stealing it, and we solved it in a weird way. Like he was like, look, like this is how we're gonna do the business. It was fucked up, bro. Like if I talk about it, I'm gonna get angry.
Damn, so not only you can do things right and like you can get stuff done right, you gotta watch out of the people that on the back end, they're gonna try and fuck you regardless, even if they don't even matter or like they don't
He still like denies it too, but then but his actions when he's like, look, the way he decided to go about it, you could tell it's like pretty much saying like, yeah, I did this shit, but it happened years ago. I don't remember the full details. I kind of like blocked it out of my mind because I got really mad at it. I even was like telling them crazy shit. I was really pissed off. And like, yeah, bro. I get too angry, gang. Like with this music shit, like if someone, especially now, like if someone fucks me over, I get so mad, bro.
Yeah, because it gets to a point like, why and how? Especially somebody that got those type of achievements. Like, why would you care about and bother about it?
It was fucking weird. I don't know how that whole thing happened. That was fucking the weirdest situation I've ever had to deal with. That these fools, this album comes out and like they're like, that's my beat, and like, bro, really, like it's fucking weird. I wish I knew more of the details of how it went down. My manager Alex knows the whole story really well, but I was fucking angry, bro.
Damn. Somebody was reliable, like it was somebody that was relying on you since you signed him and you was representing him, had an issue where a extremely more known and bigger producer than him tried to steal his work and claim it as his.
He stole it completely. Like it was the exact same beat.
Jesus.
Yeah, I think. Let me check if I think we even got credit. When it first came out, we didn't have credit. So that's how you know. Hold on. Oh, I'm on this computer. I forgot I was on another computer. Okay, so the song is called.
That's from the Only the Family album, the one that dropped like in 2020.
Yeah, it was called. What was that album called?
Only the Family, I think it was called. Like with a red cover art or some shit.
Okay, here we go. The song, Little Dirk song, "Hanging with Wolves," released in December 9th of 2022 as a compilation album of Loyal Bros 2.
Oh, there you go, Loyal Bros.
Yeah, so Decay, the producer, got credit for it. It was also Jay Kari and Nile Waves, and then Chop Squad obviously got credit, but he didn't do anything on the beat. Sometimes he like remade it. Exact beat. I don't know how he heard. I don't know what the story of it was of how he stole the beat, but we end up getting these fools credit, and like it was a big process. And my business partner had to like go really hard. There was a lot of beefing. Motherfuckers were like, "I didn't steal it," but we proved it. These fools made the beat a long time ago. Altogether, it was 3 of them, and yeah, it was fucking weird. That shit is weird as shit. Like. And then, like, obviously, me talking about it, motherfuckers gonna get mad at me talking about it. But fuck.
Nah, I ain't gonna.
No, I don't care. I don't care. I'm on my villain arc, bro. Fuck all this shit. You know, I'm on the point where it's like I'm to the point where like I've been such a doormat because I had that mindset of like, oh, you got to keep the relationships, and I know relationships are important, but I'm also like, bro, I'm done being a doormat, bro. You can't walk on me no more. Like the next time I clear a big song, if I ever clear a big song, GG's, bro. GG's, bro. I'm gonna be straight up tell you, don't drop it then. Don't drop it. You don't wanna, don't drop it.
Remake the beat.
Yeah, go do. Yeah, we don't have to drop it. Give me 10K. That's 2 months of rent in LA.
You still live in LA?
Yeah, I live like north of LA though, like in some suburbs, like kind of far.
Like, kind of far. I was there
Yeah.
2 years ago. I was in Burbank.
Yeah, I live kind of near Burbank. No, not really. Like 30 minutes from Burbank. I like Burbank. That's a good area, but it's too expensive.
I was in a
So I'm a-
B&B, so we were B&Bing.
Yeah,
Damn,
bro.
I see you fucking despising music if you try to do everything right and people just try to get them get a piece of a cake that they don't even cooked. They didn't even cooked.
Bro, it's like what makes me more frustrated, if I'm being 100, I'm gonna be super honest, is that when you make relationships and you have homies in music that are bigger than you that could really help you, and you've done things and signed paperwork to help them out, to help them get deals, to help them release songs, and the least they can do is either repost your shit or at least give me a song for me to drop, you know, to either give me a song for them to drop or for me to drop, or even just repost my post, or even do a stream with me, whatever. Like, and these are my friends, like IRL. I've made music with them, and the fact that like that is such a hard thing for me to do is get them to like try to like help me a little bit. That drives me nuts. Like that bothers me to like. Right now,
You
like
you shouldn't try and get people to do the right thing. Like that's
Yeah.
one thing.
And it is on me too. Like I can't put these expectations on them where they should like, oh, you should like. But it's like, bro, like I've helped motherfuckers. I mean, I had motherfuckers sleeping in my mom's house before. You know, I like motherfuckers were sleeping on the same blow up mattress in my mom's crib when we were down bad in Lancaster, California. And like when I'm texting you, like there's been times in my life where I was down bad, bro. I had nothing, even sober. You know, I had nothing. Couldn't figure out how to get bread. And like, and I'm reaching out, and it's like, bro, even though I can't expect them to do nothing, but at least don't send me a contract with zero advance.
That's disrespectful.
That's disrespectful.
Yeah.
When the song, how much streams has pictures, or how much streams have all these songs gotten? How many times have you performed? How many times have they performed them all over Europe and America and Asia? How many times did they go into that state? They go on that stage and instantly got $30,000, $20,000 in their pocket
just for walking up.
Playing songs that I produced, you know. But I'm proud of all these boys. It's something I have to work on and realize that I can't expect them. I can't. It's on me, bro. It's on me. I shouldn't. You know, it's on me. And I don't know. Maybe
I wouldn't just say it's on you. People, there's always a part. There's always people playing their part, playing their role, which is sometimes consciously, sometimes unconsciously, sometimes driven by a third manager, a label that tells them do this. Oh no, don't worry about him. We gonna figure him out. So you know, it's evil comes from outside, bro. I was on almost the day after the day that I'm about to say was the 1 month of me stopping to smoke weed. I was at the lake sunbathing, swimming, just trying to enjoy life. This kid, and this never happened to me in my entire life, this kid came up to me and he was like, yo bro, do you want, I have some leftover weed, I'm about to go away, do you want this weed? And I was like, that's the third party devil that's trying to infiltrate. You see what I'm saying? Like, so people, it's unconscious of how harmful they could be to somebody else.
Yeah, and also like I got to remember that these, my friends or these artists have their own struggles too, that they're dealing with. So yeah, and like you said, like just kind of having that resentment towards the music industry because of like the shit I've dealt with. But I don't know, I've kind of moved past that. I'm like on some I'm on some like fucking
Zen shit. You're on some Zen shit.
Some Zen shit. I'm always analyzing like what could I have done better because I can't control them. We only can control our actions. Bro, it's funny. I keep thinking your shirt is actually your hand and you're just throwing up shit.
No, I'm not throwing up. This just get messy. In my website, I have a disclaimer. Don't wear this t-shirt in California. You're gonna get smoked.
You're gonna get pressed.
You're gonna get smoked. I got pressed in Los Angeles because I had a red hat and a red t-shirt and red pants on. I didn't even think about it. Like I just threw a fit on, and this guy with a dog, he pressed me. He's like, "Do you even bang? Do you bang your blood? Do you bang your blood?" He was kind of homeless.
I'm from Europe.
We just kept walking. He was kind of homeless. I think he was tweaking. So I didn't.
It's bad out here in LA right now. It's bad, bro. Like just like homelessness and fucking America's cooked.
I was there during the riots period, so everything was like wooded up, closed. I was there during that period. Yeah, it wasn't that bad as they like. I was scared coming there, but as soon as I got there, I was like, man, ain't shit going on. There's nothing going on.
Yeah.
Like they ain't blocking, like, but yeah, stores were closed and downtown was kind of freaky, so we didn't stay downtown and all that.
I can't wait till the day I can move out of here, move out of LA, bring my family or something and just fucking escape, bro.
Where would you like to go?
Bro, I would like to move out the country, but I'd probably a random ass state. I would like to live in Florida, or I don't know, fucking South Carolina or some shit, or like some like European country. Bro, I went to Moldova and I really liked Moldova.
Okay.
And the shorties and the girls were fire.
Oh yeah, man. Northern European girls, they gonna drive you nuts. Yeah. Those are some nice girls. I'm not gonna lie. We got some Moldova people. I don't know if they are actively in the chat, but we for sure. I used to, at least, because I'm not streaming a lot nowadays. But I used to run these like producer competitions or like beat battles and shit. Yeah. And we had a Moldova kid participating, and he went stupid viral on a clip, like 1 million views. The clip did like 1 million views, and
you gotta keep doing that shit, bro.
Yeah, I gotta get back on it. I know, because those aren't even for me. That's for the community. So finding myself or not finding myself, loving that or not loving this or this and that, that's just a part that just gets pushed to the side, because like you gotta do it for the community and like for the people participating and just giving them an opportunity. It's all about
consistency. Because if you miss 1 week, it's easy to miss 2 weeks. It's easy to miss a month. That's with everything. Like if I don't go to the gym this week, it's easy to be like, fuck the gym next week. Or anything with discipline, you gotta do it consistently. Like if I don't make beats for a whole week, I'll stop making beats for a month.
Yeah.
And all we gotta do is, I think with creative work, all you gotta do is like 1 hour, 2 hours of creative work. Like you don't need to make beats too much. Do 1 hour. The best advice I ever got. So somewhere, and I told this Australian guy, I always have these moments where I meet people, especially in these last like 5 years, where I meet people that it's just like that person was put there perfectly. And I tell this guy, he's asking me how the music thing's going. I go, I hate it. I don't even make music no more. I don't like it. And he goes, well, what don't you like about it? I said, everything. Like I have to open the computer, then open the software, plug it into the speakers, it's just everything. Sitting at the chair, I don't like none of it. He goes, well, what else are you doing? I was like, well, I don't know. I sit around the house, be on my phone and play video games. He goes, all right, this is what I want you to do. And he goes, I want you to go to your computer and open the software, sit in a chair, but don't make a beat. Don't make music. As soon as you open FL Studio, he goes, as soon as you open the software, close it, close the computer, get out of the chair and do whatever you want for the rest of the day. And do that every day, though. Just open it and close it. Open it and close it. And I did it for like 2 weeks. And like halfway through 2 weeks, so I'm on like a week and a half, I opened up FL Studio and I made a beat. Like I started, but I didn't finish it. And I told him, hey, I kind of started making some music. He's like, all right, now keep doing it, but don't even try to finish it. Like if you don't feel like it, close it immediately. Close it and give up. And I just kept doing that. And what ended up happening is I started making beats again. That's how I really got back into producing in sobriety. Like this was like 4 years ago. But I wasn't making no beats before that.
1 day at a time, sober beat 1, sober beat 2, sober beat 3.
Yeah. But it's funny how he tricked me into opening the computer he told me, but you can't make don't make music, just open it and look at the software. And then close it. And I got used to sitting in the chair, opening it, looking at it. And part of me was like, fuck, I kind of want to, now that it's open, I might as well. So that's what got me back into it. But it's like, I have these moments where people, you know, people came into my life and like just changed it, you know?
For the better, obviously.
Yeah. And I think that like, you got to be open. You got to be real open-minded to like hear that shit and take advice and shit. Because I could have been like, man, fuck this guy. What's this guy? You know who I am?
Open it and close it, man. Shut the fuck up. Why am I even open it in the first place?
What the fuck's wrong with you? But yeah, so now I'm always open to advice to anybody. Like if anyone ever gives me any advice, I take it like really. I love taking advice, and I love, you know, I'm always open to if someone's like, yo. When I started doing the fighting thing, someone's like, yo, you should try the fighting shit. You might like it. And I was like, fuck, I don't want to do it. And I tried it, you know, and, you know, Pump told me to go on tour and we were doing these kick streams at the time. And he had like money behind it. And he told me, come do this Muay Thai stream with me. And I'm going to give you, you know, like, and I was open to it. And I tried, that's how I got into Muay Thai and just always open to experiences.
You still have a good relationship with Pump?
Yeah, really good relationship. And our birthdays are like 4 days apart.
So it's in like 2 days, it's Pump's birthday or it just passed?
Look at Pump's birthday is in 2 days. Bro, Pump is the realest motherfucker. One of the realest homies I have, bro. You know, he's always looked out for me. I remember when we were on tours, like he's just always looking out for me. He has a really big heart. And the respect I have for Pump is I have a lot of respect for Pump. You know, like when my father passed away, I think this was 3 or 4 years ago. Pump, like, you know, when your people pass away, it costs kind of a lot of money, and it cost, like even if they're gonna get cremated, it's like $3,000. And you know, like he found out that, you know, he knew my father passed, and his father passed like a few years before that, and like I get a notification, he like sends me bread and he calls me, and like we're really close like that, and we just talk about things, and we have like. We know about each other's struggles and you know, Pump's a real one, and he's always really looked out for me, and you know, he's done favors for me, and he's just a good dude, bro, a real motherfucker. And fucking, you know, when I went first time DJing for Little Pump, this was in 2000. I think it was his first. He had just Gucci Gang wasn't out yet, but he was going crazy, and I lied to them and said like.
I could DJ.
Was like, yeah, I could DJ. I was like, yeah, I could DJ, and I didn't know how to DJ, and I learned how to DJ in 2 days, and they just brought me on the tour, you know, and you know, I've gotten to see the world because of Pump, and I'm really grateful for that experience. All because this fucker said Gucci Gang fucking 47 times, so it's cool, bro. I have so much respect for Pump.
Always strike me as an extremely genuine dude, like upfront, real, and in the past few years, strikes me as somebody that's been growing a lot personally.
Yeah.
He doesn't. I feel like he doesn't need the spotlight or like ego wise, and like he's been growing a lot. Not stuck in the old same ways, or not trying to chase back the high that comes from having a goddamn #1 record or like a Kanye song or whatever.
Even with YoungBoy, whenever I was in a studio with YoungBoy, he was a fucking good dude too. Very funny. Like that was one guy, when you go in the studio with YoungBoy, there was really no ego. That was sick. Like, because most of the time when I've been in the studio with somebody, it was like some ego, and it was awkward. But YoungBoy was like very welcoming, and so even now, just like my experiences with YoungBoy, whenever I see him like where his career is at today, I'm like a big YoungBoy supporter. Like I want him to win, you know. Like whenever an album drops, I'm a big YoungBoy fan, and
he's in Korea nowadays.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I did see a clip about that.
And he says he don't see himself coming back to the States to live in the States ever.
Yeah. I don't blame him. Blame him.
Yeah.
And Asia's amazing.
It sounds amazing. It does sound amazing.
I've been to Korea, and I've been to Thailand and shit. That shit is amazing. It's beautiful. I love Thailand because of like the fighting and like how much the fighting is culture.
Oh yeah, that's very cultural cool. There. Yeah. That's a culture right there. The Muay Thai obviously comes from.
Yeah, they're demons. I mean, they're fucking good as fuck at fighting.
It's kids that gonna break your nose, bro. They're going
Bro.
the nasty. They're gonna do you
Bro,
bad.
elbows. They're throwing elbows, knees since they
Yeah.
were like 3 years old. It's like I love that, bro. I love that warrior spirit.
I have one last question before we hop on the cookup. We've been talking for 2 hours and a half, and it's been amazing, bro. You always been extremely open. You always been extremely present and like helpful and shit. I wanna ask you a question. You can decide to not reply. This is just out of curiosity. In 2017, you had a brawl with Yachty and his team. What the fuck was that about? What the fuck was that about?
I love that you asked that because I get to explain it in a different light. First of all, I deserved it because of what I said on Twitter. So I was so dumb. And back then I was clout chasing so hard. And, you know, Yachty had gotten a fight at the time with Thousand Band Fani. And I was friends with Thousand Band Fani. And honestly, there was some resentment towards Yachty because one day, like, I had a studio session with him and he didn't show up. And I was a big Yachty fan then. I wanted a song with Yachty. And he didn't show up. So then, like, after that day, my mindset was like, oh, fuck Yachty, right? And so I got on Twitter and like I know the easiest way to trigger someone or get under someone's skin is to talk about their mom. And I did that on Twitter. And I talked about his mom and I said some crazy shit. And it got a lot of attention to the point like he replied to it and then deleted a reply. And it was exactly what I wanted at that time. And it was very wrong of me to do. I would never do that nowadays. So when I was at Rolling Loud one day, I see Yachty and his team. He had just performed. I'm backstage. I'm walking. I'm about to leave the venue. And they follow me. I didn't know they followed me. Then I hear my name and I turn around and it's him with like a bunch of people. And he punched me and then we got in a brawl. And you know, I made like a video afterwards and I got a lot of attention at the time. You know, a lot of that night was crazy. My phone was blowing up with follows and people hitting me up. But looking back, like I deserve that shit, like 100%. I 100% deserve that. And, you know, I think Yachty's career is awesome. I think he's like a really great artist. I have a lot of respect for Yachty. And we even seen each other in person. After that happened one day, he came out to like a little pump show years ago and we were cool. I even DJ'd for him. And, honestly, I was kind of scared seeing him. At that time, I was off a bunch of drugs and backstage, and I was sleeping. I was like fucking so high, and
oh no, again,
yeah, and you know, but he even like I have a lot of respect for him, and I think it was well deserved what he did, and I think it shows his character like in a good way. Like he stuck up for his mom, and like he didn't give a fuck. Like he's like, I'm gonna like you don't talk to, I don't care who you are. Like you're a little ass producer. I'm gonna show you like what happens, you know. So yeah, like I have nothing but respect for bro. I even you know, I even messaged him in recently, like in sobriety, like kind of making an amends to him. I don't know if he saw it or not, but I did it to clear like my consciousness because I don't like what I said on Twitter. And yeah, I've done a lot of stuff in the past that probably, you know, let people down. Even Pump, like, you know, there was times on tour where I didn't get like, but when I was getting high and I wasn't the real me and I didn't show up, I couldn't be a good supportive friend. So, you know, there's been a lot of times I had to make things right in people's lives. You know, I had a lot of people that was dependent on me and supporting me all those years. And I had to make things right with a lot of people.
And I'm sure you are, and I'm sure you did, brother.
Yeah, but yeah, Yachty beat my ass.
He did. He was bad.
Yachty fucking punched me in the face, and then I tried to fight back for a second, and all the bodyguards beat my ass.
No.
And I was by myself, but it was well deserved. If I was in his position, like I'd probably done the same thing.
You wanna know some funny shit? Like from the perspective of a European kid, a fan, which I was. I thought he was trying to get rid of the Sprite, lollipop, goddamn bubblegum persona, just beating people up for no fucking reason. Because I didn't know about the Twitter shit. I only saw him getting into fights, like, and just fighting people and just getting gangster all of a sudden. I was like, is he putting up a persona? I didn't know about this story.
I think that he just has self-respect and like he's willing to, and I don't think a lot of rappers have that. I don't know. You know, he fucking hit me with his own fist, and that takes a lot of like, that's hard to do even for me, you know, like fuck.
Of course.
You know, there's so much repercussions that can happen. So the fact that he was willing to like, well, you don't talk about my mom like that, like the respect he had for his people. That I respect that to this day. I'm like, that was awesome. And you know, it benefited me too. If we're being real, it gave me some like a lore.
Yeah,
You know? So it's all good.
Story. Yeah. There's because always there's parts of the story. There's the winner and there's the loser, but it's the story, right? The story. I'm sure, Brody. I'm sure. Even if you think that like so when you was like on tour, maybe you were high and you couldn't like deliver when you had to deliver. I'm sure that like nobody would hold. Even if they did, that's them. But I'm sure even just Yachty, he wouldn't hold a grudge about some.
Bro, he didn't even hold the grudge. You know how real this motherfucker is. I remember after all that happened, he went on a No Jumper, talked about it. And when things were good, we were good. He even messaged me. I remember he had my number for a second. He said, send me beats. He like asked me for beats and I couldn't deliver, bro. My beats weren't good enough. What I sent was some bullshit. Like I sent him straight ass cheeks. And bro, if I was taking my career serious at the time, I think, man, what a career I would have had if I took it serious at that time. And I hope that I'll end with this. I hope that anyone, whether you're doing music, whether you're in college, whatever career you're in, whether you're taking over your parents' business, fucking do not throw away an opportunity. Like it's real easy to throw away. And bro, I threw away. Man, my life would have been way different. Way different. I had so many opportunities. There's times YoungBoy would literally tell me, come to Paramount Studios tonight. I'm gonna have a session, and I wouldn't go because I wanted to get loaded. I wasn't making beats. There was times, you know, Yachty hit me up, asked me for beats. I couldn't send them the right beats. They were ass. I wasn't making beats. There was times, you know, Pump told me to come to the Gucci Gang video. I could have been in the video and it would have made my name look better. I didn't show up because I slept the whole day. You know, things like that. So don't miss those opportunities, bro. Like lock the fuck in. Yeah, bro. Like really lock. I hope people can really learn from my mistakes. Don't let your head dictate your action. Don't let your feelings and emotions. Find someone to talk to about this shit. And fucking, like, even you, gang, like, don't stop streaming. Don't stop making beats. Just keep doing what you're doing.
I'll never do that. I'll never do that.
Don't listen to this shit.
And even if you think you could have done more, what you did changed lives, brother. Like you still have a major career, like fucking Bighead. Like it's insane, brother. That's insane.
I'm glad the way it went. I'm glad that, dude. I'm glad that I fucked it up too. I'm glad I made mistakes because the fact that I made mistakes, more people could relate with me. Like I could relate to those that they made mistakes, and I could teach people. Like I'm glad it went the way it went. I wouldn't want it to go any other way.